Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your October tarot forecast, and happy birthday to all those Scorpios who have October birthdays. We have a lot going on this month, Scorpio. We have the sun moving into your sign, which means it's time for transformation, but we also have two full moons, one on October 1st and one on October 31st. We also have Mercury going retrograde in your sign and then moving back into Libra starting on the 13th. So October is definitely a month of transformation for everybody. The energies are going to be intense externally as well as internally, but there is good energy as well. So let's see what's going on for you guys. We're going to look at the spirits that are guiding you and working with you the most in October. Okay, so you have Ancestor of Guidance. This is passed on loved ones or ancestors coming in strongly in October. The veil is thinning, so I'm not surprised to see this, but they are really trying to guide you, answer questions that you've been putting out to the universe, okay? So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, and when you feel like a loved one is with you for whatever reason, you know, glitches in your electronics, in lighting, cool breezes, different scents, you know, different for all of you, but that is your loved one letting you know that they are near and they are guiding you and they are helping you. And some of you may have been feeling really sad, and they want you to know they comfort you, okay? You are not alone. And next, oh, look at this. We have the Spirit of Love coming in, and the Spirit is a being that is not of this realm, okay? This comes from a different dimension, a different world, and this Spirit is coming in to guide you about matters of love. And you know what this is for each and every one of you is going to be different. This is a general reading, but passed on loved ones and a very highly advanced, evolved, wise spirit coming in to guide you around love, connection, relationships. And you know, that is love, relationships with friends, with family, with romance, with yourself. Okay, lots of guidance and clarity coming to Scorpio around relationships and love matters in October, and this is very transformational energy. And with Mercury going retrograde, oh, I can only imagine what is returning to you guys. We'll pull cards specifically for both full moons as well as Mercury retrograde, but let's see what else these spirits coming in want to add to this reading about October and what's going on for you. Letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Okay, so we got love, we got relationships on the menu, and some of you, this is finally being able to let go of old energy, old pain, old frustration, old resentment. Okay, this could be in existing relationships. This could be in relationships that are disconnected from you at this time, but you're receiving a lot of clarity and healing from these spirits, which allows this energy to dissipate, to heal, to transform. And I feel it's not just like with relationships that you're separated from where you may have unresolved feelings. This is also relationships of present. You may decide to separate yourself from certain relationships and connections. All right, Scorpio, if that's what you're feeling, like intuitively, follow through with it. There's reason for that. Your vibe and the vibe of those connections are going in two different directions, and some of you, there will be like reconnection of some relationships that you are currently separated from. All right, so you and Libra have a huge focus on relationships, past, present, future, healing, letting go, clarity, understanding, all of it. So let's pull you some tarot. My cat Jinx is chiming in. He and my other cat are trying to stalk this moth that just isn't there. I don't know what they're looking at. Maybe it's a ghost of a moth that they got in the weeks past. Oh yeah, look at that. Scorpio, Ten of Swords. We are finally moving beyond this energy, and it's positive. And you didn't think it was going to happen. Like, some of you really been in the struggle, and those of you where this is current connections in your life, it's like you've been just beating your head against a wall, trying to communicate, trying to understand, trying to forgive, trying to move past, you know, trying to just communicate with somebody. And others of you, obviously, you know, this is relationships of the past that really hurt you, left you in that Ten of Swords, and now you got Five of Pentacles. Yeah, feeling rejected, not feeling like you're enough, feeling taken for granted, and it's time for some rest, some recovery, some recuperation, and also coming into a new perception about these different relationships. And that message I was getting, I do see some of you like disconnecting from certain people in your life that are currently present, because you're just coming to this realization, you know, no matter what you do, no matter how much you give, it's like you get the cold shoulder. You are left out of the loop. They can't be bothered to be there for you. When you come knocking, it's like nobody's home. And you are seeing this from a different perspective. In the past, it may have just really been like hurting your feelings, like you're very much personalizing it. And now, with the help of your loved ones and this very highly evolved spirit here, you're going to see things for how they are without it hurting you. Okay, and it's going to allow you to make a different decision and decide like you don't need all this drama in your life, and you're ready to absolutely let it go. Okay, others of you, this could be where you and somebody again have just really been struggling to understand each other, to forgive. You know, it's different for all of you, and the energy of October allows both of you to have this period of rest in the mental body, in the emotional body, in the soul, because these spirits are coming in very, very strongly. And it allows you both to see things differently, which is going to allow you to let go of this heavier energy and finally come into a place of understanding. And lastly, some of you, these are some connections that are resurfacing back into your life where we've had a disconnection, a pretty nasty one at that, the Ten of Swords. And, you know, this is either returning to you physically because it's time for closure, it's time for understanding, or maybe it's time for another chance, you know, just depending on your personal circumstances. Or this is happening within you. It's just that Four of Swords finally healing, finally releasing, and it's all around connections, relationships. Yeah, look at this. Five of Swords coming out under the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, this could involve an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, and Seven of Cups. So, Seven of Cups under Four of Swords. Some of you, this is definitely a message, like, really, really troubled relationships, because I do have that message where there are some connections that I feel like you do need to just let go of, okay? But that is a different vibe than this connection that I'm picking up on, where it's like you guys just cannot seem to understand each other, or somebody did or said something and the other one has really, really struggled to move past it, to move beyond it, to fully forgive it, to forget it, to let it go entirely. And with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups, this is Spirit saying, like, you really need to rest, you need to relax, pay attention to what's happening in dream time, because not only are some of these situations returning to you in the physical, you are connecting with a lot of different people on the astral each night, Scorpio, especially those where we've had these really heavy falling outs with the Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, and that Five of Pentacles, okay? You guys are meeting on the astral, and this is helping to bring you understanding, to bring you clarity, to bring you closure, to allow you to let go of these really heavy emotions or just tangled up thoughts where you can't decide one way or the other what something meant and what it was there to teach you and what you need to do moving forward. Lots of confusion. And so Spirit is directing you to sleep, saying you need to allow yourself more rest, especially in the mental body. Don't rehash, don't replay, because answers are coming, clarity is coming. And each night you are meeting different souls on the astral. You guys come together to try to heal, to try to understand each other's side. And this is disconnected relationships as well as relationships that are in your physical life. Right now we're just having struggles really understanding each other, okay? So you might have been feeling a bit exhausted, Scorpio, because you have all this going on in the physical, okay? Big focus and emphasis on relationships. And you're also hanging out with everybody on the astral. So it's like you're not really getting a break here. But Scorpio, there are people that want to heal with you. Okay, this Five of Pentacles, where somebody has rejected you in the past. They've hurt you in the past. They did you wrong in the past. Like, they truly want to make it up to you. They truly want to make it right with you. And this could be somebody returning from the past, or this could be an existing connection that's just been in the struggle. All right, the way the energy shifts in October, this is somebody really wanting to make it up to you, for making you feel out in the cold, not good enough, unloved, overlooked. Okay, let me make it up to you, let me make it right. And this is solid, okay? This is good intention, this person, so you can trust it. All right, you might be skeptical, who wouldn't be, right? But this is somebody really having pure intention for, you know, a wrong of the past. Let me make it right now, okay? And some of you, this could be earth energy. You have strong earth and air energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And now here we have this Seven of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. And this is you, okay, where you've really been trying, been doing, and it's more than just one connection in your life, Scorpio, okay, with this Seven of Pentacles. And again, this includes friends, family members, co-workers, romances, connections of the past, present, and future, okay? And you really feel as though you've been there, you've been solid, you've come through, you've done your part, only to end up feeling like this, like stabbed in the back and not heard. Or when you speak your truth, it's just too much for somebody to handle and to take, which isn't fair. You feel like that's not fair, that's not fair. Like, I hear you, why can't you hear me? Why do my words, you know, hurt you and penetrate you so deeply when what you're saying to me is 10 times worse? It's like somebody hasn't been able to hear the truth of themselves, and you've wanted to put it out there. You've tried to put it out there, but you've gotten rejected, you've gotten shunned. And this could even be, Scorpio, where you've tried to help a friend or a family member, you know, really tried to warn them about a certain energy in their life, and it's like, you know, they would rather call you the enemy for bringing the truth to light than, you know, face the truth of who their enemy really is, which is who you're trying to warn them against, okay? So in relationships, as of late, you know, maybe like even like the past 5 months to a year, like you've been in some sort of lesson and involving relationships, okay? And now in October, you know, the sun's about to move into your sign. It's time for transformation. It's time for understanding. It's time for clarity, and for you to not personalize things that were never yours to carry when it was the issue in somebody else, okay? If they can't handle the truth, that's not your problem, Scorpio. That's their problem. You're being real. You're coming from a place of honesty, and they're realizing that now. The truth is becoming very apparent to them now, and you've done all you could do, okay? And now it's time for you to see things from a different perspective about all your connections, the ones who are truly there, loving you and supporting you, the ones that are only there when they need something and can't be bothered otherwise, connections that of the past that truly need healing within you, full release. And you'll know when you're truly healed, where you're very neutral when you think about it or you talk about it, okay? But aside from that healing happening naturally inside of you because of all these meetings you're having on the astral plane every night, some of you, connections of the past are resurfacing through Mercury Retrograde, and bringing you some, like, happiness, some clarity, some answers, some new beginnings for some of you with that Ace of Pentacles, okay? So, healing of relationships, letting a lot of old energy go, because it's time for you to step into the new, Scorpio. And some of this unresolved energy, it's like it's holding you back, either in existing connections or connections that are going to be new, that are going to be coming in to your life. So let's pull a card to look at the Aries full moon, the Taurus full moon, and then Mercury retrograde. All right, so Aries, full moon on the 1st. Look at that. We have a focus of family. So back to relationships again, connections. So a lot of clarity, a lot of healing happening for you, Scorpio, at the beginning of October around people that you consider family. This could be blood family. This could be soul family, you know, soul tribe. It's different for all of you, but look at that over here on the Aries full moon, family, and we got your ancestors and loved ones sitting here. So remember, they're also coming through very, very strong. And I don't know why I didn't make that connection when we're on the astral. They're talking to you on the astral, trying to help you out with these matters of the heart. Taurus full moon, we have fertility, Scorpio, so that pairs nicely with this Ace of Pentacles. It's time for healing in a higher plane of existence in current connections, friends, family, romance, okay? It's time for growing closer and growing roots together, a time of like happiness and prosperity and love and connection, and finally being able to shed any heavy energies or unresolved energies of the past. And your dreams probably feel haunted, Scorpio, with all these souls meeting you along with passed on loved ones and these very, very high frequency of spirits there. And look at this. This is Mercury retrograde. We have commitment coming through. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's a commitment as well. So what returns to you with Mercury retrograde, Scorpio, is honest, is real. This person or persons, could be multiple, whether friend, family member, ex-romance, them coming back into your world, resurfacing in the physical, is because they truly want to make it up with you. They want to make it right with you. They want you back in their reality for whatever that means to them personally, okay? And they're offering this to you. Others of you, you know, the birds, the symbolism is meeting on the astral, okay? Where you both, okay, even if they really hurt you, Scorpio, they feel the pain of the knife, of the wound that they inflicted on you. They're feeling that now. They're reaping that karma, okay? So in a sense, subconsciously, they feel beholden to you for release, for forgiveness, okay? Because, you know, in their vibration, in their programming, that knife they put in you was also energetically put in them. What we do unto others is ultimately what's done onto us, even if it's at our own hand. We don't realize it. And now this person or these people are awakening to this, Scorpio, and they're feeling the depth of that wound as you're coming to the end of healing. And so I do feel this desire of, please forgive me. Like, it's very important to them that you do forgive them, that they are in your good graces, that you don't hate them, that you don't think poorly of them. Okay, so this is really, really deep in all connections, and this goes beyond just romance. Absolutely, we got family here coming through, and also this Queen of Pentacles, very family, motherly type of energy, right? So you've got your passed on loved ones, your ancestors around you, a very high level being that holds all the light codes to every possible experience of love that exists upon this earth plane, trying to help you understand what you've experienced and help you evolve beyond what has set you back with these different connections. And my goodness, your dreaming life, Scorpio, you're probably more tired when you wake up than you go to bed, and you maybe are like not in the mood to chat and to conversate with people. It's because your energy is very bombarded right now with a lot of different souls wanting to mend with you. Very interesting, Scorpio. So let's pull you some advice. Star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. You are the star of the show in October. Everybody's thinking about you. People want to work it out with you. They want to heal with you. Pay attention to signs, synchronicity, serendipity, because you do have your loved ones, remember, and the veil is thinning for you. So those are your messages, Scorpio. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.